Hey, how y'all doing? What's going on? Come on in, come on in. We are here to talk about Tyrone Davis Jr. We are here to bring awareness. We are here to bring more attention to his case. Do you understand that? I have Sean here, and I have my sister Tamala here, and I have all my community here in the chat. So let's put those blue hearts up and let's have some good conversation about what's really going on. All right, come on. Now, they are telling me it's new reports about the red car in the scene. Do you guys even remember about this red car? They said that the nurse and the couple, they said when they left from what was that Roadhouse restaurant, they came up, and in front of them it was a red car that stopped, and they was wondering like what's going on. So it was a red car at the scene that the couple witnessed first. Okay, and this red car was the one that we know that discovered the body. Now, was it somebody prior to this red car? It's possibility. Anything is possible. But from what we know so far, the red car was the first one. Now they're saying there's more information that's being put out about this person in the red car. I hope they tell us the identity of the red car. I hope the witness person speak up. Press 5. Do y'all want that witness of the red car to speak? Okay, press 5. Y'all want them to speak. I want them to speak, honey. All right. Sean, do you want them to speak?
Absolutely.
Yeah, I want to know what was going on because Sean, if you don't remember, didn't that the witness couple, they said that it was all put together neat, like the wallet was all put together neat. That's why he said it was staged.
Absolutely. And I told you it was awfully ironic how while Lulu was filming at the cabin, she focused in on that $15, three fives that was on the table that he had just won in the dice game that they were doing. And
All
it was
right.
five and it was three $5 bills on the
So
ground.
what do you make of that?
I think it was a signal. I think a lot of that was subliminal on her part. I do.
All right, Tamala, chime in.
I totally agree with Sean right there. I really do. Because, like I said, it set a message. And I'm going to go back to once again, because like I said, I set up last night going back over videos, okay? I'm going to say this. Lulu was a different type of person that y'all seeing, okay? Y'all seeing what Lulu painted to y'all. But behind the scenes, Lulu is a slush head, okay? She probably was on that cut water because Lulu loves to drink. She loves to drink. Ain't no real woman with any type of class is going to drink a bottle of Henny, a bottle of Patron, or whatever with a straw, okay? No, they don't. If you got any type of class and you come from class, you get you a glass, okay? Don't nobody drink out like that, but slush heads, okay? And 2, she was a builder woman. He built a woman. He got a teeth, got a breast, behind, everything. He built her, okay? She's a builder bear, as Rob says, okay? At the end of the day, Lulu, no ma'am, no ma'am. Lulu knew what she was doing. When them Caucasian people said the pizza was thrown out on the right side. His body over here on the other side, that where Natasha them was over there standing and protesting, okay, about the justice for Dro. And the wings was at the bottom of his feet. The $15 was spread it out, but the guy in the red car was supposed to put it in the wallet. Well, why was it spread it out? See, he got caught. And I would like to see what he know, because he got caught. That's why he told him he was just helping. He got caught. I don't care what nobody say. That I believe that man got caught. And that's why he said, I was just helping. I was about to put his wallet back in. But why are you worried about the wallet? And and the body is out there.
Hold on, Tamala. So you mean to tell me you think the red car got something to do with it?
I think that in my mind, because why would you be worried about the $15 to spread it out, but you not, and you so-called told people you was putting it in the wallet. So if you put it in the wallet, who took it out of the wallet and spreaded it out? Come on now. It don't take a rocket scientist to figure that out. Something right here is not adding up. And like I said, once again, it's too many people in this play. It's too many people. This was a total setup, and it was staged, and I think it's more people involved than you really realize. Because I'm telling you, this is not just no average crime here. This is anybody else that's killing somebody or anybody else that throw somebody out or bump them. Come on now, wouldn't have left all this evidence. And why would he step? The first line was, okay, I let him out. You let him out. Okay, the second line was, he was at the gas station, he bumped his head. Then he jumped out. Come on now. Lulu then told multiple lies. So if it was just an accident, why would I have to do so much cover up?
Did the red car leave?
Why would I have to lie so much?
Gigi, did the red car leave? I can't remember what the witnesses said.
I don't know. Did y'all in the comments, did the red car leave? Tamala, do you know if the red car left?
All I know is that the Caucasian guy said that the man gave the police his name. Okay, but the police took his name, but they didn't take the Caucasian couple name. And then they took their names, excuse me, retract that. They took their names, but they never called them. Come on now, that don't add up.
Okay, so the reason why,
if I'm a witness to any type of shoot or anything, they're gonna take my name, they're gonna call me down there, question me, interrogate me like I know something. Come on now. At the end of the day, this was a botched job that the police force did. Because nobody should have left the scene of that crime. Nobody should have left anywhere.
The reason why I asked if the red car left is because it makes no sense why they would straighten up the money in the wallet, lay it there, and then pull off. What did they think this man laying in the middle of the street was doing? Taking a nap? In the middle of a highway? That makes absolutely no
sense. Going down low, something wrong with but make it make sense. You're right, Sean. That's why I said what I said, because at the end of the day, it doesn't make sense. It doesn't make sense. And if I'm so innocent, and if it was just a normal accident, I don't have no reason to lie. I don't have no reason to stage. I don't have no reason to keep on telling one lie after another lie. I can be truthful because it's just an accident. So I could have just went to the police department, sat down with the Davis family and the Jennings family and said, hey, this is what really happened. Okay? But she can't do that because it's not a lie. It's not an accident. She know it's murder. That's why she came. I don't care what nobody say. That's why she came. What you think, Sean? What you think? You on the panel here with us. What do you think? Sean?
Maybe she doing something. But I also Tamala said, I'm on a panel. I think y'all need to like this video. Get the likes up. That's what I think. Okay, get the likes up. Get the likes up. But as far as the red car, I don't.
I'm here, y'all. I had to go to the door. I had to run to the door.
I think is I don't, I think different than you sometimes, Tamala. I feel like it is possible for the guy to just put the money neatly in the wallet because it was all out everywhere. I can see that happening without thinking suspect of it.
Okay, so if he put the money, okay, so you say that, Gigi, and I'm gonna catch you, and I'm gonna get ready to checkmate you here. If I put the money in the wallet, so how did the money get out of the wallet and spread out to be 3 5s? Come on, now tell me, how did the money jump out of the wallet?
When they threw his body out, I'm assuming.
No, Gigi, his body was already out. His body was already out. So you said he put it in the wallet. So I'm telling you, and I'm getting ready to checkmate you. How did the money get out of the wallet? Because when the Caucasian couple came, they said the phone, they said his wallet was down below, the phone was on top of it, and the $5 was spread it out. Like, hey, this is not a robbery.
Okay.
Make it make sense.
Okay, did he have the money in his pocket when he was in the car?
If he had the money in his pocket, it sure wouldn't be scattered like that, Gigi. It'll still be in his sweats. So you don't think
the money will fall out of his pocket?
It's in his sweats, Gigi.
Okay, so you think it just stay in a sweat. All right, you're right, Tamala. Okay, press 1 if you think the money came out of his pockets. Press 5 if you feel like, shit, I don't know, I'm lost. Okay. So what is your theory? What is your theory about that $5? That $15?
I told you what my theory was. I think all of it is what they said it was. I think it's what I think it was, and I think it was what them Caucasian people said. It was a setup. Okay, they thought wasn't nobody gonna come out and say nothing about all this. They thought they can paint Tyrone as a thug. Okay, they thought because of that gold in his mouth, they thought all kinds of things. But all them thinkings and thoughts that they had backfired on them. At the end of the day, discernment is everything, baby. And I'm telling you what's going on. Okay, I'm telling you for a point. Like Sean is back in the building. Sean, please. Tell your side. What you think about that that $15, baby? Where's Sean go again? To the door?
I don't know. Rosetta, tell us what's your thoughts about $15.
Hey, personally, can you hear me?
Yeah.
Okay. Personally, I remember the nurse saying they asked the guy in the red car, did he call the police yet? He said no. He said, then I'm going to need you to call them right now. About the $15, I don't think you should touch anything at a crime scene, whether it was a car hit him or whatever, until the police get there. Because if the money was thrown out with the pizza and everything, it's going to have fingerprints on it. You just disturbed a crime scene.
Absolutely.
Okay? So trying to be neat and just picking up the money is not a nice gesture. You just destroyed some crime scene. Because first of all, he's not going to just take that stuff with him if he's that pissed off. And how did his wallet and his money get out his pocket? From what I heard, the bottom part of his body was undisturbed. It was just the head. So the money and the pizza and the chicken had to be thrown out after him. Okay? Because if I'm mad, my appetite goes. I'm sorry. I ain't got no appetite if I'm pissed off. And when it got something to do with love, because he loved her more than she loved him, then he ain't had no appetite. He wasn't thinking about no food. And plus, with $250,000 in his account, who cares about some damn pizza and some chicken wings when you hurting me? You see what I'm saying? That's what I think about it. I think they should not have touched it because it was thrown around when they saw it at the scene. But then somebody gonna pick it up
and place his wallet and the money together neatly on top of each other like they were doing something nice, you just disturbed the crime scene. I think like Tamala, somebody in that red car or somebody is setting this thing up. They're just stepping into the territory. If I saw somebody get hit by a car, I'm not going to touch nothing around them. If I'm there, I'm going to call the police and wait until they get there. Because they needed to assess the whole scene, not just part of it. You know what I'm saying?
Well,
Right,
Tamala, you did it again. You made me a believer.
And I'm saying, Gigi, why is $15 so important in this man's body is here? The white couple got out of that car and
Right.
helped him render aid. This man ain't even render aid. He worried
Right.
about the $15.
I agree.
You worried about $15, but you ain't render aid to this young man. And then the Caucasian couple, like she said, had to tell you to call 911. You wasn't gonna call 911.
Why wouldn't he call 911? That's suspicious right there.
Right there. That's what I'm
trying to tell
saying.
you.
He's just sitting in his car, worried about the money, but he not gonna call the police. You wait till a couple get there. And let me say one other thing. Can we not call the couple by their race? Is you could either say the nurse couple or the medical couple, because they both in the medical field. But calling them Caucasians or white, to me, that's a little bit offensive. You know, they did something very nice to with the Davis family by sharing their heart, sharing hugs, being caring. They're people, you know, and we in America have been so stuck on race that we don't even know how to approach each other. But I would say nurses, because that's what they said they were. And that red car to me might have had something to do with it. Because they just sitting there watching it and touching stuff. And they waited till the couple got in there for them to be able to even call the police by their request. That's crazy to me.
And that's why I told Gigi what I said. Something suspicious about that red car. I don't know what it is, but
You
I felt
want it.
discernment is coming on me from the good Lord, and I keep saying it over and over. I went back and watched the video. That red car. Why would you be so concerned about $15 and
Right.
not render aid to a man that's on the side of the road? You know this man is not. Come on now, you told them too that he's mumbling. Okay, if you know he's mumbling, why you ain't render aid?
I'm with you. I'm with you.
If you didn't call 911.
Where's their humanity? Weren't
That's
they?
what I'm saying.
Yeah, weren't they traumatized seeing somebody there with their head bashed in? That's all you could think about is the money. Wow.
Absolutely.
I'm with you, Tamala.
Absolutely. Yes, I'm just keeping it real. And as far as the race is concerned, I didn't want to say white. So that's why I said Caucasian, because I didn't know their name. But you are correct. I should have stated the nurse, the nurse and her husband. You're correct on that. Because they did do a beautiful thing. Because I'm telling you this, I don't believe that if they wouldn't have stopped, this wouldn't have never unfolded like this.
Amen. Amen.
That Lulu wanted to paint.
That's right. That's right.
God put them people in the mix.
That's right. Exactly where they needed to be.
Everything. Let me tell you something. When you are a chosen one, and I keep trying to tell people that when you are a chosen one of a child of God, God gonna fight that battle.
Come on now.
God gonna fight that battle for you. And that man changed his life.
Mm-hmm.
He changed his life. He went from hood to holy, to getting himself together, trying to do the best he could with what he was dealt with. And he did that. He made something out of himself. He loved everybody to the point where he tried to reach out to everybody else. You know what I'm saying? By being a speaker, motivated speaker. So at the end of the day, if them people wouldn't have stopped, if that couple wouldn't have never stopped, and God knows, and I got cold chills saying it, that would have went the way Lulu wanted to go. But God didn't want it to go. So like Natasha said, God, she don't know why God is doing it. but God is doing it. She says a lot of people came and reached out to her because they didn't get no help in their cases. See, when you're doing stuff like this, you can help one. Each one teach one. And this is what we got to do. When we're standing for justice for Dro, we're teaching the next person. Open your eyes. People are not your friend. People are not who you think they are. We live in a different type of world and times now.
Yeah, that's true.
You know, you can't say I'm your buddy. You can't say that's my home girl, that's my homeboy, because that's not. If you're getting more than they do, if you're doing more than they do, you got that house on the hill, they mad, you got that nice car, you doing good for yourself. People envy that, man.
Screaming with their jealousy behind the scenes.
Yes, they envy that. And that's what it was. It was and she had a lot of people. She had a lot of people helping her in that play.
Yeah, because she got that $250,000 to pay him. She can pay him to do what she wants him to do.
It's a little bit, you know, it's a little bit more to the case. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because, and let me tell you something. For someone to say, I genuinely love you, and I know you don't know nothing about this city, okay? I'm not going to leave you on the side of the road and you don't know nothing about this city. I'm not going to leave you on no side of the road to cool off. Now, if you want to cool off, we're going to take this pizza, we're going back to the room and you can cool off there.
Well, I don't know, Kamala, if I'm mad, it don't matter where I'm at. If I'm mad and I want to get away from you, if I say let me out, just let me out on the sidewalk. You know what I'm saying? I'm not going to stay with you if I'm pissed off. I'll find a way. Yeah.
He wasn't that type. You got to look at it from his mind frame. He's not that type. If the auntie tell you he'll do anything from this girl, he'll even sit in the car while all this is going on. He'll even let her fight on him because guess what? He wanted to show her something different. And she didn't want that different. She didn't want it. He kept on. That's why he kept on taking her places, showering her with gifts. He kept on trying to let her know, hey, I chose you. But behind the scene, he's a motivator speaker. People's probably in his inbox. She jealous. Okay. You know, it's a whole lot of things that this woman took for granted that somebody else would have wanted to have.
Yeah, but don't forget though that his mom and his sister had something to do with this too, long before Miss Lulu came in to try to hurt him. I mean, they were going backwards and forward with it for a while, from what I hear. So, you know, why wouldn't he walk away just to cool off? He know his way back to the hotel. They wasn't that far.
You know what? He didn't know nothing about Gainesville. He ain't never even stepped a foot in Gainesville. So if I don't know nothing about no place, I'm not going to get on no road, no side of no road, and a place I don't know nothing about, and not take my cell phone.
Well, that's true.
Not take nothing. Big facts.
Yeah, that's true. I'm going to take my phone now.
Welcome down, Tamala. Go ahead.
I'm going to take my phone now. I'm going to take my phone, the gun, and the wallet, and the $15.
It's getting dark. It's getting dark. Homeless people, you don't even know if a homeless people gonna attack you. I need my stuff. You putting me out on the side of the road, give me my goods, give me my phone. It's all good. I'm gonna call my family. They'll be here in no time.
So did she have his phone?
But that's not what they wanted.
Did she have his phone? Because it wasn't on the street. Nobody said anything about the phone.
No, hold on. One phone was on the street. That was that dummy phone, okay? That was on the street. But the other two legit phones, she got them because they are valuable to her. They are valuable to her. See, that's what people missing the fact. She took them phones because they are valuable to her. Just like she took them guns. And that's why I said what I said. You mean to tell me tobacco and firearms ain't came through yet? So you better believe somebody done notified them about them two guns.
Yeah, because where are they? Where are the guns?
In this young man's name, and anything can happen out here.
Mm-hmm. Wow.
All
And where's
right.
the license plate on the red car? I don't see no license plate.
Okay, hold on. Clayton, are you there? I would like to what would you like to say? Clayton, are you there?
Yes, yeah, I'm here.
Talk to me, Miss Clayton. Did I say your
I'm
name
here.
right? Did I say your name right?
Creighton.
Creighton. Yeah.
Yes, Creighton. GG, I've been trying to get on here for the longest.
You on here now, girl. Go ahead. Go
I've been
ahead and
trying to get
cook.
on here for the longest,
Go
GG.
ahead and
Me and
cook.
my look, me and my kids, we played that shit out in the car. And if you mad, just like she just got through Shadow just got through saying, you ain't gonna just leave your loved one out there on the street. We played that out in the car, me and my kids. If I'm getting out if I'm getting out of truck, I'm stepping out of the truck, you mad, I got the wrong order. I picked up the wrong order. The reason why they turned around is because of the wrong order. You I'm a woman. I done been married and I done had kids. When my food ain't right, I'm mad. You know what I'm saying? So she freaked this woman cussing this man out, all this stuff. That's the reason why them turning around. When Tyrone got ready to get out that car, Lulu hit Tyrone. If I'm in a driver's seat, he in the passenger seat, you stepping out. Now, listen, you
Time
stepping out
out,
now,
Creighton. Hold on,
and then
girl.
I
Time out.
pow, I
Kate,
hit you.
Kate,
That's
stop.
full force right
So,
there. That's full
Kate,
force. We close together.
Kate.
Full
So,
force.
Katie, you mean to tell me she got mad because of the wrong flavor of chicken?
Look, they was already arguing. They was already arguing about something.
But you talk about they was arguing over the wrong flavor of chicken. Bitch, I didn't want barbecue. I didn't understand. What the
look,
fuck?
look, Lulu. I know it sounds crazy, but I done been in that situation where my husband done went and picked up the wrong food. I'm cussing him out. I ain't no damn way you done came out of here, came all the way back home. We stay in the country. You ain't think to check this food. I done been like that too. You see what I'm saying? I'm a woman. Being honest. We get irritated about our man bringing us back the wrong food. That man
Not to
picked
the
up the
point where
wrong
you want to
food.
kill him, girl. This
No,
is a
not
damn
to the point you
setup.
want to kill him. No, not to the point you want to kill him.
This is a
See,
setup.
the argument had already been, and then you come back with the wrong.
Hold
This
on,
is man.
Tamala
I'm
got
just gonna get
something to
out.
say.
He
You
done
done
swung at
activated
this man
Tamala.
and hit this man.
Why would I? But why would I kill you over chicken wings and pizza?
She
So
wasn't
she
trying
want
to
to go.
kill him.
She want to go to
Lulu,
jail for chicken wings and pizza.
no ma'am. Look, Lulu. Just think about it in our point of view. Just us
Lulu,
regular
I'm
people.
not Lulu.
Oh,
Yeah.
this ain't Lulu. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, baby.
Okay.
Lulu
Just
in the
think.
comment section laughing, talking about
I
this the
mean, not
best
Lulu.
theory
I'm
so
sorry, y'all.
far.
I've been recording this story. I'm sorry. Gigi, look,
Yeah.
I'm telling you, look, I don't. That's why I got a divorce. Me and my husband, we stayed into it. We stayed into it. If he in the passenger seat and
Okay,
I
let's
reach
not.
over while he's trying to get out and just hit him, not thinking I hit him too hard. You see what I'm saying? When he
Yeah,
jumped out
but
that
you're
car,
not gonna do
when he
that
jumped out
damage.
that truck,
His
he
his
started
skull
stabbing it,
was
and that's when he
busted.
fell
His skull was busted open, girl. You're not
from
gonna
the
do that
back.
damage.
From the back.
Yeah, yeah. So this was planned, but
if
nice
if if if
try.
if, if, if I'm in a car with you, Lulu, just think about it. If I'm sitting right next to you, that's where the full force came in at. Her not trying to, but throwing her hand back and hitting this man in the back of his head. Get the fuck out of my truck.
So you think she did? She killed him with her hand.
Not saying that she was trying to, but she
Well,
probably
she
picked
got
up
some
that liquor
strong ass
bottle.
hands.
She
Some
probably
strong.
swung that liquor bottle at the
Dude,
back
she
of his
got
head. Liquor bottle is glass. She probably swung it, not trying to. You see what I'm saying? As he trying to exit the vehicle.
over some chicken wings.
And just swung it in the back of his head. Bam!
Cause you
Get the
got the
fuck out of
wrong
my truck.
chicken wings for
Get
the
the fuck out of
wrong
my truck.
chicken wings. Wow.
Lulu, even when we fall over, we get a little dizzy. You know what I'm saying? Him not knowing what's going on. This is the love of his life. Why would you hit me?
Over some chicken wings.
No, it was farther than that. The argument that was going on from the cabin on up that led up to the arguments, Lulu. Gigi, I'm sorry.
You must know Lulu.
No, I don't know Lulu.
You
But I've
sure?
been following this
Hold on.
story. I'm positive. I've been following this story for so long, and I hate it for that man because I was in the same situation with my husband. They was trying to lock me up,
Okay, let's not try to compare. All right, I'm
but I'm
gonna
not
bring
trying
you
to
down.
compare.
I'm gonna
But
come back with you. I'm gonna come back to you. Hey King, how you doing? King? I can't hold on. Did I mute you? Okay.
Okay, can you hear me now?
Oh, I'm sorry, ma'am.
Hey, Gigi, can you hear me?
Good. How you doing? Do you want me to call you King?
Yeah, that's fine. That's fine.
Okay, it's just
Um,
on your thing. That's why.
I know.
I don't
Hey,
want
I
nobody to
just
think I'm being disrespectful.
Oh no, you're fine. I just want to piggyback off. First of all, I definitely agree with Tamala. As far as the stage, I feel like everything was planned out strategically. I feel like it was staged. Just that money, it was placed there specifically because that was a part of the plan. Because I did hear Auntie Natasha whenever the Caucasian guy said that, when it's almost like the money was placed there, as
Right.
if, hey, this was not a robbery or whatever. And Auntie Natasha, I want to say that she said, okay, to their defense or something like that. I guess who pulled up before the Caucasian people had pulled up said something about the money was flying over the road or something like that whenever they stopped. And I guess they supposedly picked up the money and placed it right there up under the phone, the wallet, however, and so when the Caucasian guy them got there, they saw
Hold
it
on,
placed like
y'all. We got something. Some of the minds ain't right. Why y'all blocking certain people? Do you think one of the mods could be a Lulu person? Okay. Who are the mods in here? Shit. I gotta look at my back. Why are y'all blocking certain people? Nobody should be blocking nobody. Nobody blocking nobody. Go ahead. I'm sorry. Unless they talking about me. But go ahead.
Right. So I definitely agree with Tamala there that it probably was strategically placed there and that the guy, whoever was staging it, got caught. Like, you know what I'm saying? They ran the Caucasian people, ran up on that, but I guess they didn't. To me, how Natasha had explained how that money
Go
got
ahead,
there.
Tamala. Go ahead.
I said, "You right, boo. That's what he did. He ran up the nurse and her husband in there. They caught him. You right. That's why I said what I said. They caught him in the act. So that's why he tried to act like he was putting it in the wallet, but he never was putting nothing in the wallet. He was staging the plan. And see, let me tell you something else. How I know he was, it's something about that one in that red car, and I would like to talk to him myself if he would come forward. Because at the end of the day, I'm like, why would you be concerned about the money? It's like if I rolled up on somebody on the side of the street, I'm gonna be worried about them. I'm not gonna be worried about the cash. Absolutely. See, cash can be replaceable, but people cannot be replaceable. So why would you be worried about money? Right. So that lets me know that you too don't have a real genuine soul. You feel me? Exactly. Because you were still concerned about that little $15, which his family wasn't even worried about that. That boy was on the side of the road dying. He was dying. Exactly. And so then the nurse had to come up and tell you to call. They had to tell you to call 911. You should have been to call 911. Right. Yep. It's a part of the trick, baby. It was a part of the game, but it backfired. Do you see what I'm saying? God sent them people at the right time. People might not believe it, but sometimes God shows up and do something to blow your heart back, baby. And you be like, is this you, God? Yes, it was God. He wanted the truth out. Right. And that's why the truth is coming out. And Lulu them going to jail. All of them going to jail. Right. Yeah, and another thing, as far as the red sedan or whatever they're saying they saw, okay, first
that's another stage part, because they had to get the plan to try to push the narrative that he got hit with a car, because at the end of the day, once people are riding by and they see a person laying in the middle of the highway, then you see a car that's kind of like blocking that person, you automatically gonna assume or think they must have got hit by a car. So now they go to calls coming in to try to push that narrative, because everything was staged, I feel like.
Absolutely, baby. Now you unfolded. Target, you hit the bingo, as they say, jackpot. Come on now.
Walk them
That's
down.
That's what I've been saying. That's exactly what I've been saying.
Yep.
And see, they thought the police wasn't gonna really say much, because guess what? He got gold in his mouth. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
They done seen him, so they know what his past is. But see, they try to set that narrative too, but that didn't work. You see what I'm saying? That's why God sent them people. He sent them people at the right time.
Exactly.
And that's why other people didn't stop to help, because they thought the red car was helping him. Do you see what I'm saying?
Right, exactly.
They thought the person in the red car, so that's why the other people didn't stop. Because they probably said, oh, he might know him, so therefore he getting him. You feel what I'm saying? That's why they went on. But see,
and that's probably why they didn't really get, and that's probably why they didn't really get questioned as much. You know what I'm saying? They didn't really get an investigation from that point on, or any of that, because, you know, hey, I'm just helping. You know, it's not like I was a part of it. I'm just trying to help. But really, that was the plan the whole while.
Right, absolutely. And that's why I said GPD, Gainesville Police Department, did a botched job.
Exactly.
They did a bad job.
Exactly. Exactly, because they should have been wherever Lulu said she went to the store or whatever. They should have been at that store seeing what she did. And another thing, what the other guy said, okay, ain't no telling who she could have dropped off in between from now and there. You know what I'm saying? If somebody else was in the vehicle, because if she's driving and okay, if something did occur in the car, now 9 times out of 10, if you in the driver's seat and you driving, unless it's a smaller vehicle, you really can't reach from, you know, over there to open that door for him and push him out and do all that. It got to be another accomplice or somebody that assisted with that, you know.
Absolutely. And then let me just say this. Lulu feet was well, okay? I don't care. Her feet was well. That she just kept that boot on to keep on playing that stage, okay, with Tyrone. I need to be babied. I need to, you know, all that. But let me tell you something. I don't care. She did not drive that car with that boot on. Let me tell you something. She took that boot off to drive, okay? But at the end of the day, she still wasn't the one to kick them out of the car. She still wasn't the one to place them out of the car. Do you see what I'm saying?
Bingo.
Somebody else placed him out of the car.
Bingo. And I agree. I totally agree.
And I'm gonna say this: when the nurse and her husband said that he had scratches on the top, and I believe the scratches on the top, because you know Dro's a big dude, man. You know he's not what I'm saying. He's not big and like that, but I'm talking about solid. You know what I'm saying? So at the end of the day, when they was trying to get him where they got him at, wherever they was trying to get him out of, that's how they got it on his shoulders. Because see, they was able to lift the legs up real good, but wasn't able to lift the shoulders part up good. And I bet you when it comes back, he got a little carpet burn up there.
Right. Yep. I agree. And then as far as the when they were saying something about, okay, supposedly a homeless man witnessed it and stuff. I remember, you know, they were saying a little sketch about that, but where's this homeless man, you know, that supposedly witnessed it, or, you know, saw him stumble when, you know, he didn't stumble. And then the Caucasian people clearly said they was watching their surroundings. There was no one else there. There was no one around, you know. So where was this person?
We all know that if I'm a homeless man, okay, I'm laying on the side of the road, I saw somebody stumble, I'm going to walk over there as a homeless person and see what's going on. Because we saw a lot of TV. We saw a lot of TV where homeless people go and check out the scene. So that's why I said it was too much. It was too much going on here.
Yep.
It was way too much, baby.
That part. And I don't know if y'all had caught it, but I don't know, it's been like maybe a couple of nights ago, but somebody, I just saw it in the chat whenever they was trying to say about the BG thing and all of this and all that. Somebody had commented in the chat and they was like, go back and look at some obituary or something. I don't know if it's Lulu's grandmother's obituary.
Or
Yeah.
Oh, you talking about the father?
No, they were saying something about I don't know if they were saying Lulu's grandmother's obituary or something, but some lady named Betty Gomes. They believe that's Lulu, but saying BG or whatever because and I guess the picture that keep posting up is it supposed to be I guess supposed to be BG. It kind of looks like, to me, I took it as like they were trying to say her grandmother or something like that. That's named Betty Gomes or
You
Betty Gomez.
confusing me, okay? And my
I
mind
know.
ain't strong enough. Hold on, King. Let me do this. Sean, are you still there? Sean?
Yeah. Yes, I am.
Okay, all right. We were just checking on you, Sean. All right. Anything you want to add in, Sean?
No, I'm just gonna listen.
Okay. Okay. So also, this is the cabinet. Do y'all remember that cabinet? I said y'all pull up. This is where they had it. Look at that. That's the Marriott, y'all. The Marriott Bon Voyage. Okay, the Marriott, and it's called the Postcard Cabin, Gilcrest Springs, outdoor. Now look at it. You see this outside? This is where they were at. You know, this is where the fight happened. Do y'all remember that? Don't it look the same? But you remember he did that with that sticky notes. Press 5 if y'all remember this. Look at it. Take a look. Take a look. Ain't it nice, Tamala?
Yes, it's beautiful.
Oh, would you want to go there, Tamala?
Oh, yes, it's a wonderful setting. Wonderful setting, wonderful view. Oh, yes.
Oh, that looks creepy right there, though. I ain't gonna lie.
But you got your boo with you, so you don't got to worry about that.
Nah, fuck that boo. I think that boo gonna try to.
Your boo got 2 guns, and then plus the one that she gave you.
Girl, that's for me. He gonna have me running that forest for my life.
Oh, girl, okay.
Yeah, and then when is that at night?
You said it.
Ooh, no, that looks
You said it right.
for me.
You said it right. He was gonna be running for his life, but they thought they was gonna get it done there, but it couldn't get it done there. That's why I told you she got that text message. Get to the hotel. Go get a hotel. I'm telling you.
Can y'all imagine when it's dark and all those things in the woods, and you know what I mean? You running for your life in them damn woods.
You got Jason and Michael Myers on you, baby.
I would want a security guard all around me. So this is where they was at, and this is his last time enjoying himself. You know, Tyrone, rest in peace. This is his last time enjoying himself. And
he was a sweetheart.
I don't even think he enjoyed himself. I think they was probably arguing a whole damn trip.
She didn't even eat the food he cooked. That's what I was trying to tell you. She had the camera posted up over there. She didn't even eat the food. She set the food down. It looked like he cooked some grits and something else with it. But she didn't even eat the stuff.
They got a kitchen inside that thing?
Yes, they got a little kitchen in there.
Do y'all remember this? Ooh.
Yeah. He grilled on it. But did you see he grilled them steaks and stuff on the outside? Made a little pit and grilled them some steaks.
Samala, I'll be here laying down on this bed, right? And I'll be like, damn, do you see that in the woods? I'll be thinking I seeing people in the motherfucking woods.
And guess who suggested that cabin, honey?
Who?
Guess who suggested that cabin?
I know she didn't do it, did she?
You come on now. Dulu. Probably. That's something that she would want to do. Come on now, somebody suggested that cabin for her, for him to get out here in this wood and this nature. Yeah. It's a part of the setup.
That's the kitchen right there, Sean. You see that kitchen? Let me see. Let me put this down. I'm sorry. You see this right here? That's the kitchen part. That's too close. I need more space.
But they fixed it like it's a little tiny home though.
I would not want to be with nobody with no.
They do those container, but they do those container homes like that though.
Yeah, you're gonna have to smell they fart and everything. Hell no. I need space. Hell no, you need some breeze up in that mug, dog. You're gonna have to hear them use the bathroom because it's too damn close. I don't like that. Isn't there even a door to the bathroom? Because I see the toilet right next to the damn kitchen.
Most of the time they have a barnyard door, but they don't have one there, so I guess the door is open. Now I wouldn't even want to be sitting on the toilet with that window up there.
Oh my God! It looks cozy. That window up there.
Yeah, it's cozy.
Mm-hmm.
But somebody got to be around there with me because, baby, I ain't cozy by myself.
Now, mind you, she got all her makeup and all her clothes. I bet that shit was just so cluttered.
You think so, Gigi?
Yeah, that's small. All her clothes, all them wigs she got, all that makeup. Look at this right here. Ooh, don't it look creepy? Can you imagine at night?
Oh, that's what I'm saying. I'm telling you what it was, Gigi. I it is, but that's where the setup was gonna be at.
But at the end of the day, yourself.
But see, at the end of the day, they didn't think it was gonna be some people out there like that, and they thought it was gonna be a little bit distance. But see, that lady showed up. Once that lady showed up, and everybody who was watching the play on the camera, they knew, this can't be done there. So guess what? Lulu gets the checks on the phone. She got to start something. They done told her start an argument, do something to get to that hotel. And that's what she did.
And look at this, Tamala. You got your upstairs and your downstairs. You can go upstairs. Bunk beds.
Lulu went upstairs and downstairs. So you already know what it was. Come on now. You already know what it was.
Oh, look at them knives.
Mm-hmm.
Man, if somebody caught your ass up there with a fucking knife, you is it. Man, please.
If they corner you up there, period, and nobody's there, you just left there. Mm-hmm. And then the animals will get you because they're going to leave you out there in the woods. Come on now.
Well, this is
it was the whole setup right. That's where it was supposed to happen at. But too much unfold. I'm telling you, too much unfold.
All right. So I also wanted to show you guys, this is Hot Springs. That is where the that cabin is. That's by the Marriott Bon Voyage. This is a High Springs. That's the city is in. And he passed away in Gainesville. So that's 33 minutes driving. So I guess Gainesville, I guess that's the closest city to High Springs. All right. So this is some pictures Sean sent me. And somebody sent me this, the piece of the pie. They said a piece of pie means a shared amount of money or business available to be claimed or disputed.
Yes. I told you they move it on up like Georgia Wheezy.
That's what it means to have a piece of the pie. All right. So this is the Gainesville Police Department. So I see one black man. Oh no, that's two black men. He's black. He black. But that's about it. Everybody else is white.
Thank you.
Yeah. So Gainesville, that's 60% white and 22% black. I was told wrong before. So let's get it right. Okay. These are, hold on, because I ain't there yet. I also wanted to talk about this. Shout out to what didn't add up. She talks about the public records of the red car. I'm just gonna skim it to see what she's talking about, okay?
Car, he or she told Natasha that when he was driving up on Tyrone, he noticed that there were things like scattered. He thought it was paper, but then he realized it was money, and then he saw a body, and he picked the money up and put the money back in Tyrone's wallet. So there is an inconsistency there. There is an inconsistency because if he put the money inside of Tyrone's wallet, why would there have been money that appeared to be staged when the witnesses that we saw when they arrived? So we have to keep that red car in question until we get clarification on who that person was, how long were they there. I'm just not, at this moment, I don't have any information that tells me for a fact that red car doesn't have anything to do with this, or they didn't see what happened.
All right, so that's all she going off of. She said she don't got nothing else. What your thoughts about that? What she said?
She's saying the same thing I said.
She did.
About the money.
Yeah.
It's suspicious. It's suspicious because he that okay, I see paper, but I see a body over here. Okay? I'm gonna go to the paper and leave the body here. Okay? Then make it make sense. I'm not gonna go to the paper. I'm gonna go to the body. Forget the paper. It's a body over here that I need to render aid to, give assistance to. But I go and give assistance to the money? Make it make sense.
Tamala on something. You know, why did he care about that money so much? Why he didn't try to save Tyrone's life? It's a body. Fuck them dollars. Call
That's why I said.
911.
That's why I said, what did he think that body was doing? Taking a nap?
Absolutely, Sean. Absolutely. I totally agree with you too, beautiful.
All right, Angela, what do you think about this body in the red car?
What do I think about it?
Yeah.
First of all, I want to say thank you for allowing me to come, and hello to everyone. At first, I mean, you all have done a wonderful job turning this case around. That's what I want to let you know too, because when I first saw the case, it broke my heart. The first thing came to my mind was, the first initial thought came to my mind was somebody she was sleeping with made themselves known and started a argument. Like what I picked up is either they blew her phone up because it was Christmas, and if she's seeing somebody, of course they're gonna get jealous. If they've been in the shadows a long time, then it's the time when they determined not to stay in the shadows no more. That's what came to my mind at first. Like, I just saw somebody probably blowing her phone up, and then he probably said, who that is, or she was probably getting calls or texts. He probably said who that is until he finally saw who it was. And what came to my mind is, he probably, because I didn't even know the case. When I first saw it and I saw this Christmas thing, what popped in my spirit was, he probably said, I'm done. It's over. I'm done. I'm done. And the reason why I say that is because I know what I tell young ladies and young men. A person will act like they love you as long as you're in a relationship with them. But when they know it's over, they'll kill you. That's when you'll see the evil. If it's there, it's going to come out when they know it's over. And for some reason, I didn't know nothing about the case, but all this stuff has come out now. Like, looking at this and hearing about the red car and thinking about her in the infinity, and just thinking about everything, whether her foot is in the boot, whether it's working or whether it don't work. It's not possible. I done been in a lot of fights with men's. Men's are by nature just stronger. And he showed you he held his women, not just her, he held his women in the air, even the baby mama, with one hand. Like he showed you his strength. And I don't know how it happened. We don't know how it happened, but there was somebody that showed up. There was somebody that made their stuff known. I don't know, like she said, it was out of their control. I don't know if it was somebody, if it was a twin brother that was jealous. If it was, if it was his jealousy popped and he couldn't take it no more, he got possessive. He found this space and opportunity. I don't know, but if she's calling him honey, I mean that's just a word that you just don't put on your brother. My honey. And so when I think about the red car and I think about the witnesses that did have to come courage to come forth, and I think about the poor bum, I also remember when Tasha said when they went up under that bridge and she showed that camera and she said, you see, look up there, that's where they all at right there, that's where they sleep at. So it's possible for the witness to be scared but to have emerged back up under that bridge. It's possible. It's
All
possible
right.
it's possible for the witness to be removed from the area altogether. But when it comes to the red car, I really truly believe that there's another vehicle, and I truly believe there's a lot of validation to that red car. Thank you
All
for
right.
allowing me to speak.
Thank
Oh,
you,
and
Angela. Go
but
ahead.
wait, but I just want to say this one more thing, right? When I when you put this started doing your videos, I think a few days ago I made a post and I put an appealment out to all the intercessors. And the reason why I put an appealment out to all the intercessors is because I believe that there is spiritual work going on to bind and to confuse things. But I believe that I don't know if it was Tamala or if it was Sean when the young lady said he was sacrificed yesterday. It wasn't when I agree with that, but when I think about a sacrifice, I think about one, and you said it, he was chosen. I think about a person that was beautifully put together like he was. He had a beautiful story. It's a sad story. It's from rags to riches. It's a prince. And I think about how his support system, how everything went about, how God let everything about his life be known. And so that, because I really felt in my heart, like this man was chosen because these people have been doing it. It's just something when you're anointed or you're chosen, you have discernment that this is not the first time this has been done. Like this has been
Okay.
exposed. So I just
Got
want,
it.
I
Thank
just thank you so much. Thank you, Gigi. I love
thank
you.
you, Angela. Love you too. All right. Mentalizing with Rich. Are you there? Mental what is that? Men- ment- mentalizing. Yeah, okay, no, let me add you up. Sorry. Mentalizing with Rich.
Hey Gigi, how you doing?
How you say your name?
It's mentalizing with Rich. So just like mentalizing if
Mentalizing.
you're thinking about things. So it's just like
Uh,
mentalizing instead of saying
I never
thinking.
I never use mentalizing.
Yeah,
Mentalizing.
it's just a different form of saying thinking.
Okay, it's different.
Yeah.
Okay, how you doing, mentalizing?
I'm good, Gigi. I'm the same person. Remember, I sent you a video in your Facebook inbox. The little girl that jumped out the car. The lady
Uh
let her daughter.
oh, okay,
That's
yeah.
me. Yeah,
Okay. You got a
yeah,
different name than mentalizing.
yeah. That Facebook.
Okay.
That's my
Yeah.
personal
So
page.
talk to me. What's your thoughts about the red car?
So I'm in total agreement with Tamala on this because first of all, if that was me approaching and I see somebody in the middle of the street laying on the ground, before I even get out of my car, I'm gonna pick up my phone. I'm gonna dial 911 because I didn't, I think logically. I didn't play the scenario in my head 10 different ways. What if he got somebody did hit him? What if he got shot with a pew pew? What if this happened? What if that happened? So I'm going to call the police before I even get out of my car. I'm going to look around for, make sure it's safe to get out of my car, get out the car and assess him. I'm not thinking about no pizza, no wings, no money, nothing that's on the ground. I'm just trying to see if he's alive. You know what I'm saying? While I'm on the phone with 911, yes, he's breathing, but he's barely moving. Just trying to see, blood is coming out his head or his leg or whatever, things like that. So like it's suspect to me all around the board, and when you think about it and her last and she talking about he jumped out the car. I was going 20, 25 miles an hour. Come on now. That's why I sent you that video, because if he jumped out of a moving car, and his head was bashed in the back, he had to been sitting like in the window and fell backwards with that much injury, or had opened the door and turned his back and fell backwards. Ain't no way that his head would have been bashed in the back if he fell straight to the side, like you sitting straight, and he opened the door and jumped out. The side of his head, I mean, just think about the way our bodies are made. His shoulders would have hit the ground first, and then his head would have bounced up. You know what I'm saying? It would have been the side, not the back.
Ooh, I tell you something. That's Tamala. What are your thoughts?
DJ, you tired, huh? I'm just gonna go.
I'm
gonna go. I'm gonna go with this. I'm gonna stick to the main point. And yes, I do know that if he's jumping out of the car from front, he wouldn't have never, if she was, and let me tell you something, if it was 20 to 25 miles, he would have recovered. He would have made that. Yes, exactly. And he was covered. He was covered in the blood of Jesus. So he would have made that.
Mm-hmm.
That girl, I'm going to say it again. It was a setup. It was staged. And they sneaked him from behind.
Mm-hmm.
He didn't see it coming. It was blindsided. He didn't see it coming. Okay? He never saw anything coming. And Lulu, she played a major role in this. So she should get the max, and everybody else, there should be no negotiating. They should get the max. I don't care. Because at the end of the day, if it was just an accident, back to what I said, why didn't you render aid to him? If it was just an accident, why would you go
don't you think that he would have had some facial scratches if he would have got even pushed out the car? Like they look like they pulled him out the car, like somebody physically just pulled him. They stopped the car and pulled him out.
Ma'am, he would have had a whole lot. That's what I'm trying to tell you. He would have had a whole lot going on other than being busted in the back of your head.
Exactly.
Listen. You know how, you know how the motorcycle helmet is, right?
Mm-hmm.
You know them motorcycle helmets are heavy, right?
Mm-hmm.
They're really tough. Okay, unless they come in contact with something tougher than them.
Mm-hmm.
Whatever they hit him with, busted his helmet and went straight into his brain, okay? That's why the damages were so bad. Because it went straight, bam, broke it open, and it went straight, and they was able to hit the brain as well. That's why he could not see. That's why he was just, trying to form things. Like, how when you in agonizing pain, the boy suffered. I didn't want to say that because there's a lot of people on here, and it make me cry as well. But he suffered, man. This is they need to go to jail for the rest of their life, all of them. He suffered. That type of impact is not something that you could do to somebody. Why would you do that?
Right.
Bless your heart. If you think I'm lying, that's why the medical examiner couldn't say what they want to say. They just had, because due to their job, you think if they could have talked to the father one-on-one, they would have told him, sir, we never believed this, but instead, they let his body be sent off because they couldn't even determine what it was. When you can't put something on somebody's death certificate and let you know, I don't know what the cause is. I can't even say what this is. So therefore, I'm going to send his body out so they can do reenactment and see what's going on here. And that's what they did. That's why that body is sitting up there. They're not just doing the toxicology. Come on now.
That's
They
right.
doing reenactment.
Yeah.
They doing reenactment. Because when they get to dissecting that skull and they see all them pieces, fragments, and all that, and how much damage is to the brain, they gonna know what it was.
Wait a minute, Tamala. I'm
And they
sorry.
all
So
going to jail.
he's not buried?
Yes, he's buried.
Oh, you talking about afterwards they did all of that, but they sent him off, to reevaluate further?
Yeah, they got that. Yeah.
Oh,
They
okay.
got that. Believe
Okay.
that. They believe that. They sent all their reports, and they sent that report. When the medical examiner sent that report over there, they doing a reenactment of what's going on.
Oh, you
with him.
saying it? Okay, I misunderstood what you were saying. Okay, I understand what you're saying now. I got you.
Yeah, you know how they do in forensic. Yes, they release the body because they can't keep the body for so long because the body,
Right.
it'll spoil. Okay, so at the end of the day, they sent all the paperwork. They sent all the X-rays, everything that they did him, MRI, whatever they did to him to see what they had. They sent all that stuff up there, and they dissect it. They get a brain, they get a skull, they put it together. They do it. They have the skull, a whole skull, and they go through the process. Okay, if I'm driving 25 miles per hour, this is what should have happened. Okay,
Right.
they doing all that. Let me tell you something. They know it ain't no accident. They know it ain't no accident. Lulu is in investigation, and people want to say, "Oh, Lulu took 3 lie detector tests." They don't care about that because at the end of the day, they don't add up in court. Like I said, the Green River Killer was a serial killer. He killed and took a lie detector test too, several, and passed them. Okay, but he was that killer, wasn't he? He was that killer. He was the one that going around to do it. So that's why they don't do that. That's why they don't do that. They just use them sometimes to see if there's some type of deception. But see, if a person take a mood stabilizer, Flexeril, Xanaflex, something to relax them, it will do just that. It will calm your adrenaline.
Yeah.
Am I right or wrong?
You right.
Calm your adrenaline so you be so calm when you go in there.
Yep.
And you can pass that test.
That's why they no longer admissible in court, like you stated.
Right. It's at the end of the day, it's still Lulu. Lulu and her crew is going to jail. And we're going to send them there.
Yeah.
All right. Thank you, Mr. Liza. Hit me up. All right. Carter, are you there?
Yes, ma'am, Miss Gigi.
Time for you to cook.
Okay, I wanted to ask Miss Tamala 2 questions. First, with the red car, Miss Tamala, do you think that the person that was in the red car, that they were out there, they were a part of the thing that happened to Dro? And
I do believe, sweetheart, that in my heart, I believe that car was a setup. It was involved the whole thing was a setup. Because, ma'am, if you're on the side of the road, or just say I'm on the side of the road, will you go mess with some paper and not come and see what's going on with me?
No, ma'am. When I first got out of that car, the first thing I would have been doing is calling 911 while running over to you.
Okay, that's what I'm saying, ma'am.
So
that's what I'm saying.
What I wanted to ask was, with that person, do you think that they were in the midst of doing something to Dro, and then when the nurse couple, when they came up, they caught them in the midst of doing something, and then that's the reason why the person helped the female nurse's husband take Dro out of the street and take him off to the side of the road to make it seem like they had nothing to do with what was going on.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
And do you think the homeless person that was supposed to be homeless, do you think that could have been the lookout to signal if somebody was coming or not?
You know what, ma'am? I'm going to say this, everybody is a suspect, and that homeless guy is a suspect too, because I know for a fact, let me tell you something. I've lived all over, and I've been through Memphis, downtown Memphis, Atlanta, and I
I'm
seen how
from
homeless
Memphis.
people move.
Memphis in the
Listen,
building.
yes, ma'am. And let me tell you something. I've seen how they move, and you've been down there, and you see how they move.
Yes,
If
ma'am.
if somebody would have been laid out in the road, they would have went and investigated. Am I right or wrong?
You are correct.
They would have went and investigate. So at the end of the day, the red car has something to do with it. Let me tell you something. When that nurse and her husband showed up, he got caught in the act.
Yeah, that's what I was
That's
thinking.
why he said, "Oh, I was putting the money back in the wallet." He never put the money back in the wallet. He never put the money back in the wallet. Because if he put the money back in the wallet, the 3 5s wouldn't be showing like that. You see what I'm saying?
Yes, ma'am.
And then only reason why he rendered aid when the nurse husband needed the help to try to throw it off.
Yes.
Like, I'm one of the helpers too.
That's
I'm helping. I'm helping.
That's what I was
Let me tell you
thinking.
something. If I'm blocking you with my car, while I'm blocking you with my car, I'm gonna call 911. And I'm gonna go back over there and see what is actually going on with you as well. You feel me?
Mm-hmm.
No, he wasn't blocking him with the car. He probably was the one that took Dro out of the car.
Yes.
And laid him there.
And I think the other couple, when they came up, they probably blocked him in, and then he like, oh shucks.
Yep.
Man.
Oh shucks. And that's what it happened. And that's exactly what it happened. And that's why the police didn't go and take them and talk to them people. Yes, that's why they didn't go talk to them people. It was a lot of staging and a lot of stuff going on. Let me tell you something. Do I think that whoever was involved with her may have had something to do with any type of police force? Could be. Because let me tell you, should nobody have to tell me to call 911 and I see somebody needs some help?
True.
Okay.
I
was in Toledo, Ohio, and a man was on a motorcycle. He was injured. Got out, and you know one of those sleeping things. When you riding in a car, you put it around your neck. I put it around his neck to put it, to help him. So I told him
neck stabilized.
So therefore, why would you go? It goes back to what I'm saying. You don't have to. If you moving like that and you go check on some money and not go check on a human being, something is wrong with you. And that man was so concerned about them $15. He wasn't concerned about Dro. And see, the only thing is, God don't play about his chosen ones. I keep trying to tell you. If God don't play about you, why should you play about you? And God didn't play about Tyrone. That's why he sent them people.
Mm-hmm.
They came right on time, baby. Right on time.
I have one other question. I want to ask you, because I was looking at the cabin.
Uh-huh.
Did you notice that? Do you think like with that big window? Because I was tripping when you and Gigi was talking about how the cabin looked. But I don't know why, but my mind kept focusing on that big bay window that was on the side of it. And being that cabin is so small, do you think that Lulu could have let somebody come through that window?
I don't know. No, I don't think that. I don't think though, because I think those are the type of windows that you can't lift up. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
I think those are the kind of windows you can't slide or you can't lift up. They're pretty much like hotel windows. You know how some hotel windows, you can't lift them up. You can't. Yes, that's what I think. But I'm going to say this. If you really pay attention to the video, and I don't know if you did, okay, yes, Lulu had Lulu had that camera on that stand, didn't she not?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, then when she took it off the stand, Tyrone went back over there. He was talking to her about the birthday gift. The little Christmas gift. And you remember that she had the gun. He was standing over there by the gun case. Okay. Mm-hmm. and the Hennessy, okay?
Yes,
Then you
ma'am.
remember he walked over there to the table getting ready to roll the
With the
dice.
dice again. Mm-hmm.
Right. But then she moved the camera from on him and put it back at that gun case and that Hennessy bottle and then went to that tackle box. Okay? I don't know what, but I think that tackle box plays a big part. I don't know what was in that, but I think it played a big part. Because they got a refrigerator. So why would I need a not a tackle, a cooler like that, okay? I call it a tackle box. But why would I need something like that when we already got a refrigerator in there, you know, all that other stuff. So it didn't quite register to me. I don't know what was in there, but I'm assuming that it was more than, it was something that was worth him going away for. Just
Well, I'm with you, Miss Tamala. I hope anyone that has a hand in this young man's demise, I hope every last single one of them, from Lulu on down to whoever touched that young man and being involved in his unaliving, I hope they get what's due to them.
All right.
I do too.
Thank you,
Thank you, Miss
Carter.
Gigi.
Thank you,
Thank
Carter.
Thank you. All right, y'all. So we got Monique. I'm gonna try to squeeze you up in here, and Queenie, I gotta let you guys know I have another live. It's cooking. We're gonna be talking about Romika Meeks next. All right. So I want you guys to head over to that live. I put the link in there. We're gonna be heading over to the Messy Sweet Spot. All right. After that, we gotta get justice for Shanquella. And after that, we got to get justice for Kata Scott, okay? So right now we're getting justice for Romika Meeks. I put the link. I keep on repeating, put the link, okay? Miss Nikki, are you there? Yeah, Tamala.
Will you call Miss Parker? I think Miss Parker got something she wants to say too.
Okay, Miss Parker, can you hit that link and come on up? All right. Miss Parker, if you can come up here and hit that link and come on up. Queenie, are you there?
Yes, Gigi.
Talk to me, Queenie.
Hey, first and foremost, hey to my chat family. We on track. God is good.
Yes.
I just want to bring to light, maybe I'm a little confused, but the auntie, she stated that she spoke to the red car person in her interview when she went to the scene and the two witnesses were there. Do you guys recall that?
Yeah.
So if she spoke to the red car guy, is the red car guy in the police report at all, or is he not been questioned, or is he in the second report that they're not showing us?
We don't know. We don't know.
Because my theory kind of is the red car, this is just my theory. The red car possibly could have been the person that laid drove there. And Lulu
girl,
went,
cook with me, girl, cook with me.
I'm just saying, and Lulu went around that car while he placed Dro there, and then made it look like he pulled up on Dro on the scene and kind of got caught when the other two witnesses were coming down through the traffic, and maybe being why he didn't call the police, because he was too busy setting up the scene.
Absolutely. I would like to hear from him myself. I know that Natasha has said she has spoken with him, but he hasn't came out like this other couple have, and I think it's strange. Don't you think it's awful strange?
I think it's strange.
If I'm here to save somebody's life, I would be wanting to come forward.
Yes, ma'am. And I also think it's strange that this so-called homeless person just disappeared.
Right.
Where did he go? I mean, not that he had to stick around or anything, but my thing is, when you're homeless, you don't really have much but a couple of things that you carrying, right? So I'm sure you don't have a phone to locate him, right? But however, who saw the homeless man? How did the homeless man come in play?
That's what I keep saying too. That's why I said something is not quite right about the whole, the whole scene and the whole thing. And because my thing is, if you all know, and we know watched a lot of cop shows, everybody's coming down to that station.
Yes.
And
Yeah,
getting
and it's
questioned.
just common sense. It's just common sense. It's at that point
Right.
that was the
And
crime scene.
nobody went to the station nobody went to the station and got interrogated and talked to about this crime. Nobody.
Nobody. Yeah. Yeah, and then
And
not
then
only
Lulu
that,
didn't go,
the lady
didn't go until the next day. She didn't go until the next day or the day after she went to her family's house. Come on now.
All
Something
right.
ain't right.
Well, I tell you one thing, we can finish this conversation tomorrow about the homeless guy. Thank you, Queenie. I appreciate you guys. We're off to our next justice case, Romika Meeks. Please join us. Come on, y'all. I want you guys to go to this link. We are at the Messy Sweet Spot now. So I will see you guys over there. Please get in there. Wait for me. All right. And let's talk about getting justice for Romika Meeks. Bye. Get these likes up, y'all.